Hi, guys. Today, I wanted to talk to you about our first test coming up this week. Because of our virtual environment, we will be administering our tests this year through the Deltamath website. Today, you will be taking a practice quiz that is formatted very similar to what your test will be. This is to help you prepare for the test because when we administer a test through Deltamath, it's actually kind of different from how we do our homework through Deltamath. So we really want to make sure that we understand the new system and that we are fully prepared for our first test this week. So today I'm going to give you a couple helpful hints so that you're ready and you're feeling confident before going into our test. Here are some things to keep in mind. Now, again, today you have a practice quiz, so you want to make sure that you're doing these things for your practice quiz as well. Pretend like it's that testing environment. First of all, make sure that you're prepared ahead of time. That means having all of your materials set out on your desk, your computer is plugged in, and that you're ready to go prior to clicking on your test later this week and your quiz tonight. Some supplies that you want to have ready are your calculator. Remember that you need to have an actual calculator. You cannot use your cell phone. Our recommended type of calculator is Texas Instrument TI 30X IIS. This is a very user-friendly calculator. So you want to have this out and ready, set it right on the desk in front of you. And then you also want to have your scratch paper out and ready to go with your pencil. For your test, you will be turning in your scratch paper. For your quiz, you will not be turning it in, but it's still good to have some scratch paper out. You want to have all this laid out on your desk prior to clicking into tonight's quiz. Once you click into the quiz, you will only have 35 minutes to finish from the time you click on it. It's really important that you're ready ahead of time so that you don't waste any time going to get your supplies. Also, for our test, make sure that you're logging into our Google Meets early this week so that you, again, are ready to go straight as soon as class starts. Next, make sure to check your work before typing your answer into the question. Much like your Deltamath homework, once your answer is typed in, that's it, you're done, and you either get it right or wrong. There's no partial credit. On your test, unlike your homework, you will not be given multiple opportunities to try to get the correct answer. So, on your homework, if it says you need to get 5 problems right, sometimes it takes you more than 5 tries. Sometimes it takes you 7 tries or 10 tries to get 5 problems correct. That will not be the case on the test. On the test, you get 1 try. After you've typed in your answer, that's it. The test has already marked it as right or wrong. You will not have an opportunity to go back and change your answer if you realize you made a mistake later. My suggestion to you is to try the problem. If you're not feeling confident about your answer, don't type it in yet. Go to a new problem, work on that one, and then type in your answer later. You can even keep track of which problems you've answered and which ones you still need to work on your scratch paper. Maybe make a list of the numbers and put a little check mark next to it if you've actually typed in your answer. And if you haven't typed in your answer yet, leave it blank so that you know that you need to go back and try it again later. Again, once your answer is typed in, you cannot go back and change it. Deltamath has already graded it as right or wrong. Finally, make sure that you're watching the time. There will be a little timer on Deltamath telling you how much time you have left. You are not allowed to pause this timer. Once you click into the quiz, the timer stops and it's going to keep going until it's done. When you're taking your quiz or your test later this week, you are allowed to start on any question you want to. And you can jump around among the different questions. But again, make sure to keep an eye on the time and make sure that you're typing in an answer to every question before time runs out. I highly suggest that you keep track on your scratch paper of which questions you've already answered and which questions you still need to answer. Those are all of my helpful hints for now. I hope they help you be successful on today's practice quiz. This practice quiz is considered a homework assignment. You will not be receiving a grade based on how many you got right or wrong, just giving you credit for going in there and trying and practicing. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow.